Hi everyone, so back to another video, and we're looking at RFactor 2 this time, as they've released recently the 2021 roadmap and details of the competition system beta that they will be putting into RFactor 2 over the coming year, I suppose. So first thing up is they are adding in a competition system which will include ranking. So there's a fair bit of news on this, and I will post a link to the website and the roadmap down below in the comments section, in the description. So on the roadmap for 2021 are ratings, so driver ratings, and going down the route that most titles have gone down, where they're going to try and mix the skill and safety record into a single racing system. Not everyone's done that, but quite a few have. Protests and decisions, which is interesting. So it looks like not all decisions will be taken by robots on there. So it won't just be system bots that are judging your ratings. They're going to expand the competition for formats, so GT Championships, Hot Lap stuff, and league style competitions coming. There's also talk about roles and team-based driving, which, to quote them, will be added to allow multiple drivers to share an entry or car in a competition. Roles can be defined so teams can also have a manager or race engineer. Other roles such as stewards, race control, and cameraman will exist to facilitate broadcasts. Which also means that the next one on the line, they're integrating broadcasts into here with overlays showing standings, points, participants, and calendars. So that will be, again, interesting to see if it comes along. There's also mention on here of offline championships. So they said will be added once the online part is running smoothly. We will leverage the features we use online to also facilitate offline championships where you can race against the AI. Which is really good news, being perfectly honest, because if you don't have the time to do a lot of online racing, or if you just prefer not to race online, a lot of people do prefer not to race online, having offline championships allows you to put something with a bit of structure in place, which, let's be honest, is sorely missing from RFactor 2. There's then a load of detail about what is actually going to be added into this, and also the fact that the new UI coming is, of course, the beta that's been around for a little while, so people will be able to try that out. I must confess, I prefer the beta UI to the old one, but then again, I didn't spend much time with the old one, so I never really got used to it, which is probably an advantage from my point of view, but certainly I prefer it massively in that regard. In terms of content, they will be bringing two new venues up to current standards, which will be Indianapolis and Portland International Raceway. So they'll be brought up to the latest standards, as they've done similarly with Silverstone and the Nürburgring recently. So they will get a full review, which is good. And then also the car that most people know they've been developing is the Cadillac DPI. So the Daytona prototype Cadillac will be coming, and there's some nice new screenshots of that. And in what I believe is a first for RFactor 2, they're also developing a fantasy car, which will be dubbed the RCCO EX0220, which, being perfectly honest, is a hell of a mouthful and not really a snappy title at all. And this is going to be released as DLC during December, and it is it's a high-performance tin-top electric racing car developed in conjunction with DTM champion Mike Rockefeller, and will have four-wheel drive and over 1,000 bhp. So it's going to be an interesting one to play around with. I personally like playing around with electric vehicles. I liked the race room implementation and the launch of the Cupra e-Racer that they put in, so I'm actually looking forward to that. So that's a brief overview of the 2021 roadmap for RFactor 2. It'll be interesting to see how much of it actually makes it through and what the content is like. Meanwhile, I must confess I picked up the GTE Endurance Pack in the Black Friday sales, and that's what the video footage you've been watching is, and absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I think the GTE cars drive stunningly, so I was really pleased with that, and hopefully the new content that's coming will be of a similar quality. So that's everything from me on the roadmap for RFactor 2 for 2021. If you've got your own thoughts on this, please do drop them down in the comments section below, and if you found this video useful, hit the like button, and if you want to see more content like this, please do hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when new content gets uploaded. Thanks very much.